Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How we doing? So we are day 3 back on Tarkov. Hey, Junior Mafia. How you doing? Looks like we got some insurance returns. I'm doing all right. How you doing? All right. Looks like we have some new dailies. Yes. Looks like they reset at 4 a.m. All right. Let's do a scav run. Well, the good news is our new cat is somewhat warming up to me. Actually ate out of my hand yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon after the stream. Cats hate me. Hey, they typically hate me as well. Don't feel bad. You're not the only one. I like dogs drastically more. Well, my thing with dogs is the constant need to take them outside. And we live on the second floor of an apartment. And also the barking. Too noisy. No, it's back the other way. This way. Yeah. Right here. I did see what you did there. Some beans. That feels pretty good. So supposedly one of the wipe events is they put the raiders on every map again. They got past another stash. I don't remember if there's another one. But also they put something out that people are interpreting as scavs are going to be friendly now. So I don't know if the raider event is over. But I kind of want to be prepared in case there are raiders. Well, cat started to come up to me, and then as soon as I reached down to pet him, he ran away. He's so skittish. Actually, let's do this. I know there's little point to doing any of this, but it's good practice to get used to it with the wipe coming. One person, in regards to the information or the info they put out, and people are interpreting as friendly scavs. Someone else interpreted as flea market will be going away as a wipe event, which they've also done that in the past as well. So could be interesting. People burn through all their good gear, and now they're not going to have good gear to play with for the rest of the wipe event. It'll be like a fresh wipe all over again, unless they've hoarded equipment. Not seeing anything down there. There we go. All right, let's go up here. We got 13 minutes left. We have to get all the way across the map. Not seeing anything up here yet. An RPK. Alright, if there are raiders on the map, there should be something in power, unless some people have already killed them. We haven't seen a single AI yet. Oh, there's an AI. So say hello.
Yes, Cognac.
Regular scav. Some distant shots. Probably over by Resort Bunker. By Rock Passage. Nine minutes. Let's hit this stash over here. Yeah. I remembered. There you are. Tank helmet. So I'm wondering what time the servers will finally come up for the new wipe on Sunday. Heard someone say 6 a.m., but I'm not hopeful for that. There's more stuff to sell. Hey, nice. And we can go ahead and get out right here. My ears. All right. So, yeah, flea market's still there as well. Store food. Couple missed items there. All right. Insurance. Backpack. Armor. Shoddy. Ears. Shanka. Scav vest. Gas mask. Cousin is a DJ. Once I was at one of his gigs. When he went to the bathroom, I put the monitor volume full blast on his headphones. He came back, put the headphones on, and bang. That's an asshole move, and I respect it. Medkit. Oof. There we go. You and your younger cousin crying for laughter. I mean, yeah, it's funny. As long as you didn't keep doing it, because that can cause some hearing issues. But a one-time deal is funny. It was only once. I don't think I was ever that close with most of my cousins. There's like one or two, because I lived near them at one point. I was somewhat close with, but... Hell, I think there's cousins on like sides of my family that I've never even met, or at the very least haven't seen since I was a very little kid. Oh, starting to rain in Tarkov. You have cousins that are American over here that I don't even know about too. Yeah. It's a problem with big families. Wow. Lit him up a few times. We at least peppered him. Kind of surprised at the number of people who took my backpacks. Painkillers. We'll just take that. What am I forgetting? Put an LCAT on it. That'll work. Tarkov rain. Part of me knew I'd get this spawn.
Идем, сука!
Well, that came from nowhere. Well, there's somebody in here. Or there was. What were you shooting at, though? I don't know what he was shooting at. M1A. Really? Nothing else? Oh. 6 rounds. Yay. No idea what this guy was shooting at. Where'd he go? No, I didn't kill him. No way I did. Maybe. Is this a battle royale? No, it is not. How you doing, sewer rat? I have no idea where this guy went. Or if I killed him, I don't know where his body is. Oh, there he is. Jimbo. Sorry, buddy. Was playing Zone of the Enders. Wait, what? What's the zone of the enders? Be a wee bit heavy. Maybe we just go ahead and get out. Store his stuff. Poor guy didn't even get a shot off. Old PS2 game that got a remaster. Oh, it's an old Kojima game. Interesting. Oh, the game is very intense. Without a doubt. But that's part of what makes Tarkov great, is the suspense, the thrill, the anxiety. That's why I say Tarkov is part horror game. Like, few games can make my, like, palms sweaty like Tarkov can. Especially if I haven't played in a while like this. I'm rusty.
Time to get out. It's good to go. What about command? They just
I actually have a heart rate monitor somewhere. I just have to find it and get everything set up again. Almost feel bad for that guy. Almost. Yeah, I think playing Tarkov, the highest I remember seeing my heart rate go was like 148. And that was against me solo against a 3-man. It was either 3 or 4 men. If it's not a battle royale, it's a survival shooter with more emphasis on shooter than survival. So basically, you load into a raid with whatever gear you want to bring in. You can even bring in no gear. I saw someone who actually did a peaceful PMC. PMC is your main character. A peaceful PMC, like level 1 to 40, with like attacking no one. It didn't even come in with a melee weapon or anything. Just looting and tasking as he could without violence. But you load into a raid, you have tasks that you can complete, and PvP, PvE, and you try to make it to your extraction. There is no single winner. It's not like whoever makes it to the extraction first wins. No, if you make it to your extraction and fully extract, consider yourself lucky. You're one of the few. Wow, this is taking a while. There we go. But this is your offline stash. This is your gear that you've stored up throughout the course of a wipe cycle. And you hear people talk about Tarkov and a wipe when they have major content updates, because this is still in beta. They'll wipe the servers usually, and everyone starts over from scratch. And most people love the wipe because it's a period of time where not everyone's like ultra geared out, and the fights are typically longer and a lot more fun. Is that more insurance? Yeah. So anything that I take in and I die with, it's lost. Now, what you can insure your gear, and then whatever people don't take, so basically whatever's left in the raid when the raid ends, you'll get back an insurance, but no one has to take it. Let's do a scav run. And scav runs, basically you spawn in as an AI, and you can kill players, scavenge for items, and you also have to make it out to an extraction point as well. But this is on a cooldown, so you can't just constantly run the scavs. And also you have a lot less time inside the raid before the timer runs out. And if the timer runs out before you extract, you're considered dead. You're considered missing in action, which is the same as dying. You lose all your gear. I'm not 100%, but I think that includes insured gear. Not 100% on that, though. Or if, I should say, if you die with insured gear on. So if some people aren't going to make it out, sometimes what they'll do, they'll ditch all their insured gear in a bush before they die, or before the timer runs out. What's the incentive of eliminating other players? One, you're eliminating other threats off the map. Kill them before they kill you, kind of. Sometimes you have tasks, which I do, that require you to kill other players. They could have loot from other places on the map that you haven't gone to. Yes, you do have to manage food. Like I said, it has more of an emphasis on shooter rather than survival, but there is a thirst and hunger mechanic, as well as like trying to keep that up, but it's usually pretty manageable. And there's usually plenty of food and drink to find in a raid, but things like running until your stamina is fully drained will drain your energy, aka your food, faster. Also, if you get shot in the stomach and your stomach is like blacked out, has no HP left, you'll start dehydrating really fast. If you get a blacked out leg, you like start limping through the map at a much slower pace. You're unable to run. Same thing with a fractured leg, because there's two different. You can have a blacked out leg or a fractured leg. And on your arms, if you're blacked out or fractured, your arms will shake a lot more when you're trying to ADS. And I have seen the movie The Road. Very good movie. Loved it. But yeah, this is set in a dystopian Russian fictional location. When you're loading in as a scav, you spawn in with just random gear. Lots of stuff to loot. Although with this being like days away from a wipe, there's little point to like collecting this stuff. I'm just doing this to kind of get back and get used to it again, because it's been so long since I've played. Trying to develop good habits and good practices again. Let's see, we have 22 minutes left. What are my extractions? Road to Customs, Ruined Road, or Svetli. Okay. Those all three are all the way over on that side of the map. We're kind of in the middle at the moment. Biggest drawback was the penalty for killing scavs as a scav. Yeah, I don't like the scav karma system they implemented. Because basically with the scav karma system the way it is, you have to trust everyone or no one. Based on those shots, I don't want to go in there with just a pistol. And no armor. There isn't currently, but in the next update, which is going to be on Sunday, they're putting it in, unfortunately. No, I do not want proximity chat in this game. I do not have high hopes for people not to be toxic assholes. And as someone who streams the game, I'm probably going to have it turned off just for the fact that I don't need someone just blaring the N-word or other derogatory remarks on my stream, you know? It's going to be utter cancer. But I could be wrong. It could end up being good. I just worry that it's going to devolve the game into like a Tarkov RP server, you know? Like GTA RP. I don't want that. who's cancering the stream. We're talking about the implementation of proximity voice chat in Tarkov in the upcoming patch. How you doing, Buzz? What ammo do we have? Shit ammo. Yep, I've never thought proximity chat's a good idea. I completely, wholeheartedly agree. Like I mentioned this yesterday, I don't need to hear Timmy getting yelled at from by his mom to get off the computer and them just having an argument. And I don't know if it's going to be forced push to talk or not. But luckily there's going to be the option to disable it entirely, so at least there's that. Don't get me wrong, I do wish I could have some interesting and funny encounters with people, but I think the bad will greatly outweigh the good. But we already have voice lines. Like that. Just hit F1 and it'll do a random voice line. They're Russian right now because I'm on a scav. But on your PMC, they'll have their own voice lines. And it'll be English or Russian based on if you choose a English versus Russian character when you create your character. Stash over here. Yep, exactly, Buzz. There's like hand signals, there's voice lines you can do. We don't need proximity chat. Like, I can even flip people off. They have a full chat from all people in the lobby at the end of the game. Can begin to tell you how many mentally unstable these people are, and they are screaming and how they're behaving. Exactly. That's why those examples are precisely why I don't want proximity chat, because I know how cancerous people can be, especially over the internet. That's why I can't decide if I'm going to give it a shot or just keep it disabled from the get-go. It kind of depends on if it's going to have a push-to-talk option. If it's just open mics for everyone around you, yeah, that shit's getting turned off. I don't need to hear someone's heavy breathing. What are you yelling at over there, buddy? Yeah, it's been suggested for a long time to have wildlife, but I don't see it happening. Don't think they'll do that. And trust me, there's plenty of jump scares in this game. Especially with an unexpected firefight finding you. And we're out. I mean, stuff like that already happens with the AI already. Team killing is a very real thing in this game. Happens to a lot of people. Let's put that down here. Let's face it, this type of game would be much more exciting with beavers in it. I mean, how can you say no to the beaver? Is it you? No, Ragman. Where are we at on that task? 4 more player kills with this goofy ass setup. with proximity chat, you could actually hear someone milking a beaver. You could, next step would be smells and tastes. Somehow you could just taste the vanilla. That sweet vanilla beaver extraction. Seismosaurus. What? They're as large as a football field. For a game that's going for more realistic, do you really think putting some kind of prehistoric beast in the game is going to happen? I mean, that's what lost me with Ark. Is like, I don't care about dinosaurs. It made me lose interest. I liked Ark as a survival game, less so as a dinosaur simulator. Yeah, that would be a horrible idea, Boz. I would never go for the 4D experience with gaming. Yep, it definitely would be. Especially if it was implemented in a way where you could, like if your enemy got close to you, you could smell your enemy. Imagine all the BO. We're gonna die. I'm in danger. Oh, I don't have any grenades. Damn. Guess I didn't bring the grenades I got off the last guy. How much you want to bet this is a low-level character? Level 11. Sorry, buddy. There's certain things you can do to improve the recoil. I'm just not doing it. And that was someone coming from the opposite direction, chasing my gunshots. Unlucky. Oh yeah, that was definitely a human player. Okay. All right, some body armor. Let's go thick boy. I think I need more. Yeah. The stuff that you saw there was my insurance returns. This is stuff that I insured and no one took out of the raid, so I got it back in insurance. Basically, insurance is like gambling. You don't know if it's going to come back or not. How's the escape going? We are 1 for 3 so far, but we've gotten a couple kills. Oh, yeah, this stuff right here, it'll stay here. This is an offline stash. This is stuff that I've collected and earned over the course of the wipe and just been collecting so I can keep doing runs, you know? So I have lots of guns and armor and stuff. And then I load into a raid with stuff. It's not like permadeath where you lose everything you've collected. Yeah, it's like a vault. Yeah. Exactly. It will magically disappear over time. You would think that, but I tend to collect more than I lose, surprisingly. I end up selling more than I need.